All right, so it's 11 o'clock and we're ready for our family yoga class. My name's Julia.
This is Lauren.
And we're from Youth Yoga Project, which is a nonprofit here in Central Ohio that makes sure that we have yoga and mindfulness in schools. And today we are so happy to be here with you in your home on Saturday morning. We hope you had a wonderful morning so far. We see outside, it is a bright sunny day and the snow might be melting where you are. And we know last week we had our first snow in Columbus. So we thought we would teach a class today where we are pretending to be in a winter wonderland because winter is here. The first day of winter is December 21st officially, but we know when we see the first snow, we think of winter. And so we thought we would teach a class today that has the theme of winter. So if you're with your family now, what do you think of when you think of winter? What are some of the things you think of? Do you think of snow and snowmen and sledding? Do you think of hot chocolate? What do you think of when you think of winter? You can have that conversation now as we get started with our movement class. As you see, we are setting up with yoga mats, but if you don't have yoga mats, that's okay. You can clear your spot and you can move around in your home because all we're going to do together is breathe, move, and relax. And you can do that anytime, anywhere. You don't need a yoga mat. If you have a yoga mat, great job. Let's use it as your tool today to practice yoga. So today for our winter class with Youth Yoga Project, we are going to use the book Snowy Day, The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats as our inspiration. If you know this book, say what you know about it to your family. You might have read it before. As you know, in this book, the child is waking up to a big snowy day and he has an adventure. And so we are going to have an adventure by pretending to have an adventure in our imagination and moving our body on our yoga mat. So let's get started. Are you ready? We're so happy to be here with you and follow along with us as we lead you through our yoga class.
All right, so let's get ready to begin our yoga adventure. I invite you to follow along with my directions and copy our movements. As we move through the class, we're going to move our bodies, we're going to take deep breaths, and we're going to relax together. So here we go for our winter adventure. I want you to pretend that you just woke up in the morning. Breathe in and reach your arms overhead, hold your hands together, and take a big good morning stretch. You might take a yawn. Just woke up, stretching out. And then on a breath out, put your arms back by your sides. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in, reach up. You just woke up. Good, and you're opening your eyes to start your day, your beautiful Saturday, and you notice a big storm has come. Snow has fallen overnight. So you get out of your bed and go over to the window. It's a little cold, so rub your hands together. Notice that it's getting a little warm between your hands. And then separate your hands to make them flat like this. Pretend this is your window. Let's fog it up with our breath. Take a big breath in through your nose. Breathe out your mouth into your hands to fog up your window. Now your window is all fogged up. Take your index finger. What would you like to draw on it? You might draw a heart or a star, a snowflake, your favorite letter or number. Great job. Let's do that a couple more times. Warm up your hands. Good morning, snowy day. Open your hands to create your window. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Fog up your window. This time, maybe draw a different shape or a different number or letter with your hand. Wonderful job. One more time. Here we go. Warm up, warm up, warm up. Create your window with your hands. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth, fog it up. And last chance to maybe draw your favorite number, letter, or shape, or maybe even a whole word this time. Awesome job. Now we went out to peek out of the window and we see all this beautiful snow. Let's warm up our bodies so that we're ready for our snow adventure. Are you ready? Here we go. Stand up on your mat or in your yoga space. We're going to warm up our bodies and say good morning to the beautiful winter sun with the sun dance. We're going to dance for the sun. So let's start in mountain pose. That means my feet are hips distance apart, my toes are facing forward. Can you wiggle them around? Maybe you have warm socks on like Julia, or maybe your toes are out like mine. Put your arms by your sides with your palms facing forward towards the screen. Lift tall through the crown of your head. Awesome job. Breathe in, reach up, maybe say, hello, sun, good morning. Breathe out, reach down. Can you tickle your toes? Very good. Bend your knees, put your hands between your feet. Squat like a sitting frog. Plant your hands, jump your feet back. Plank pose, top of a push-up. Lower all the way to your belly. Look up at the sun again, making snake. Yeah, you can make a snake sound or slither back and forth. And then put your hips up and back to your doggy pose. You can wag your tail, bend your knees. Ruff, ruff. If you have a dog in your house this morning, you can invite it over to do dog pose with you. And then look between your hands, jump your feet back up to frog pose. Very good. Straighten your legs, tickle your toes. Breathe in, reach all the way back up. Hello, sun. Breathe out, back to mountain. Wonderful job. Do you notice that your body is getting warmed up? You might feel more heat, less cold. Let's try it one more time. Here we go. Breathe in, reach up. Hello, sun. Breathe out, fold forward, tickle your toes. Bend your knees, plant your hands, sitting frog. Jump your feet back, top of a push-up. Lower to your belly. Look up, slithering snake. Good job. Breathe out, hips up, heels down, dog pose. Look between your hands, jump your feet up, sitting frog. This time your frog might take a couple of hops on your mat. If you're practicing together, you can even hop onto each other's mat, back and forth. Look at us. And then back to your own lily pad. Straighten your legs, tickle your toes. Reach all the way back up. Hello, sun. And back to the beginning. Wonderful work. Take a hand to your heart, hand to your belly. Take a deep breath in and out. Notice if you're feeling more warmed up and we're ready to go outside and have an adventure in that beautiful white snow. So let's get dressed. What will we need to wear in order to have a snow adventure? Well, I think we'll need our boots. So grab your boots, step your feet in, tie up those laces. Awesome. We'll need our coat. Grab your favorite coat, put one arm in, other arm in, zip all the way up, put your hood up. Think about what color your coat is. It's nice and warm. Grab your gloves, put them on, maybe a hat, and we're all set. We open the door and the snow is so high, we have to really lift our feet up to walk through the snow. Very good. You might even try taking the opposite hand and touching it to your knee across your body. Good. Try the other side. Very good. You might be walking fast through the snow like this. You might be walking slow through the snow. Try walking to the back of your mat with your knees coming nice and high so you can walk through that snow. Very good. Try coming to the front of your mat. And as you're walking, stomping through the snow, you might notice what you see around you. You might see some cardinals or beautiful birds out. You might see people making snowmen, and that might give you the great idea to make your own snowman. So we're going to make our own snowman now. What's the first step to making a snowman? Well, we have to make a small ball of snow and roll it up to make it bigger. So let's practice that together. I invite you to get a blanket, or you can use your yoga mat. And we're going to roll each other up like snowballs. So Julia is going to be my snowball first. You can invite the kids in your house to be rolled up like snowballs. If you're a kid in your house and you're about to become part of a snowman, you can cross your arms like this, reaching for opposite shoulders, and bring your feet together. And then the adults will come take the edge of the blanket or the mat, and we're gonna roll up our snowball like a burrito. Keeps getting bigger and bigger, and then we can unroll it. Julia, what does that feel like?
It feels really great. I feel like I'm getting a blanket wrapped around me, and I get to have fun doing circles with my body.
Awesome. So take a couple minutes. Let's go through it together. So everyone who wants to can have a chance to be rolled up like a snowball. Remember, arms together, or arms crossed, legs together. Take the edge of the blanket or the mat and roll it up. Very good. Unrolling. Awesome. So keep rolling until you feel complete. You have all the parts of your snowman ready. And when you're all done, we will meet you sitting down in butterfly pose. So we'll wait here for a couple of moments while you finish rolling up your snowballs for your snowman.
I wonder, Lauren, how many balls do you typically need for a snowman?
Great question.
How many times do you need to roll up a ball? Are you making a snowman with a head, a body, and feet, like 3 balls? What are you making? I wonder. And then how are you going to decorate your snowman? You can talk about that while you are rolling. You can say, I'm going to make my snowman with a carrot for a nose or buttons for eyes. What do you think? You can think back to the books that you've read about making snowmen, or maybe you have a real experience making snowmen before. I wonder what your snowman will look like.
Awesome. So as you finish up rolling, now that we have all of our snowballs ready, we're going to complete our snowman. So we're going to come back to standing up if you're not already there. And we're going to come up onto the toes of our right foot, turn our knee out to the side, place the bottom of the right foot to your left ankle. Very good. These are the legs, the bottom ball of our snowman. Here's the second ball, our torso. And let's stick some sticks into the torso to make arms. You might have funny arms that go out in different directions. You might place your arms straight out to the side, or any shape that you like. It's your snowman. And then place the head of the snowman on. You might imagine that your snowman has a hat. You might touch your nose and imagine that your snowman has a big carrot nose. Great, I bet your snowman looks so creative and fun. Let's take 3 breaths in our snowman pose. And then put both feet back down. Take your branches off, put your arms by your side. Pause here, and I wonder, does one of your legs feel different than the other leg? Let's even them out by trying the other side. So come onto the toes of your left foot, or the second side. Turn your knee out, Put the bottom of your foot on your right ankle. And this time, what will your snowman's arms look like? Stick those twigs into the torso of your snowman now. Put your head on top. Maybe tell the people that are doing yoga with you today in your house what your snowman is wearing. Does he have a bright scarf? Does he have a smile painted on his face or a special hat? Are there gloves on the end of those twigs? Take a couple more deep breaths here. Wonderful deep breathing, everyone, and then release both arms, release both feet back to our starting pose. Wonderful job balancing in your snowman pose. Balancing helps us to get focused and calm throughout our day. And I wonder what would happen if we combined our snowmen together to make a family of snowmen. Would you like to try it? Let's try it. So I invite you to come together. If you're two people, you can come next to each other. If you have more than two people, you can come all together to make a circle. And take your palm. You're going to connect your twigs together. Just pressing gently into my partner's hand to let them know that I'm here to support them. And then that same thing, we're going to come onto the toes of our right foot. Turn your right knee out to the side. Place the bottom of your right foot on your left ankle. And then if there's someone on the other side of you, you can press your hand into their hand. Or if it's just the two of you, you can lift that other twig up and come to be a family of snowmen. I wonder if you can make your breathing go together too. Inhaling together and exhaling together. Try two more. One more breath. Awesome job. Release your twigs, release your legs. Give your partner a high five, say great job. And then let's try the second side. So we're gonna switch spots so we can do the second leg. Ready? Here we go. Press your hands together. Lift that opposite leg, the left leg this time. Turn it out to the side. Let your twigs come out. Maybe lift your arms up. Good job. Are your snowmen wearing matching outfits or different outfits? Maybe they have names. Good. Take one more breath together with your partner or partners. And then release your twigs. Release your feet. Give your partner another high five. Go back to your own spot. Wonderful job. I wonder if you can notice, did you like doing snowman pose better by yourself or together with your partner? Which one did you like better? Julia, which one did you like better?
I like doing it with a partner because it helped me, in case I fell over, I had someone to help me balance.
Awesome. Great. So we're ready to continue our adventure and see what else we can see in this winter wonderland. So let's take our knees up and stomp through the snow again. Let's stomp to the back of our mat as we look around for something fun to do for our next adventure in the snow. Walk to the top of your mat again. And oh, I see some little snow bunnies. They're running through the snow and they're burrowing under the snow, almost like they're crawling through tunnels. I wonder if we could try to be bunnies crawling through the snow. So, adults in the class, I invite you to come to dog pose, which Julia is going to show. That means our hips are up and our heels are down. If there's more than one adult practicing in your house, you can line up to make your dogs next to each other and make a long tunnel. Or if there's just one of you, that's okay also. And then kids, we're going to be bunnies and we're going to crawl through the snow. So you can come to your hands and knees, and bunnies go like this with their nose. Inhale real quick, exhale. So try that while you crawl through. Good Good job. Try it a couple more times if you're crawling. You can switch if you like. And the adults, if you get tired, you can always drop to your knees for a moment. Awesome job. Keep crawling through your tunnels. And when you're done, we'll meet again in butterfly pose on our mats. You might imagine what color your bunny is. If it has a big fluffy tail or big tall ears, maybe you'd like to name it. Wonderful. And as you're watching the bunny and the bunny is crawling, we'll all come back to our butterfly now. That means our feet are together, making a diamond shape with our legs. After we're finished watching our bunnies, we notice that it's really starting to snow again. There's lots of snow coming down. And we know that every snowflake shape is a little bit different. Now we're going to make our own snowflake shapes with our bodies. Are you ready? I invite you to stand up with me now. And step your feet into a V shape. Make your arms go out to the sides. And make your snowflake into any shape you like. You might move your arms, your legs, you could cross your body, anything you like. Every snowflake is different. Great. And now let's try to mirror each other's snowflakes. So face your partner or partners in your house. And when we look in the mirror, what happens? We see our reflection. So you're going to be the reflection of the person that you're doing mirrors with. So I'm going to be the leader first. You can decide who's going to be the leader first in your class. And the other person will be their mirror. So they're going to copy exactly that person's movement. Watch me and Julia as we show you. She's going to follow just what I do. Here we go. Okay, you got the hang of it? Go ahead and try. Your first person can start moving. Everyone else will mirror them. You can move fast or slow. And when you're ready, you can switch. Very good. Once everyone has had a turn, you can thank your partners and go back to your own space. Now that it's really starting to snow, I think we better start to head back home. So we're going to chomp through the snow or stomp through the snow again, lifting up our knees nice and high till we get back to our house. And once we arrive at our house, we have snow all over us. We need to shake it off before we go inside. So take your right hand out. We're going to shake it 5 times. Ready? Count with me. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still have some snow left. Right hand again, this time for 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you clear yet, Julia?
No, I still have snow.
Okay, for 3. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. I still have a little bit of snow. Let's do for 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. One more time. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, I'm all cleared up. Now, how about you?
Yes, I'm feeling very good and warm inside.
All right, so let's take off our gloves. Take off our boots. Take off your hat and your scarves. Everything is all wet. So we're going to need to clean it. Grab up all your winter gear, put it in the washing machine, and have a seat. So we're going to wash all our clothes and then dry them. I invite you to take your hands out, touch your hands to your fingertips to your shoulders, and move your torso back and forth like a washing machine. All of your wet, dirty winter clothes are getting cleaned off in the washing machine. Do 5 more twists. Good, and then stop twisting, come to the middle, reach your arms up, open the dryer, breathe in, breathe out, fold forward, close your hands to close the dryer. And then come sitting back up, open your arms again, put your fingertips on your shoulders. Now we'll run the dryer. Push start and start to twist back and forth, drying our clothes off. Very good. Take 5 more twists. Awesome, then come back through center, reach your arms up, open the dryer, reach forward, grab all your clothes, pull all your clothes out of the dryer. Oh, they're so warm, and they're ready to be used again. You can put them to the side. Very good. So we're back in our house, we're feeling nice and warm. Let's come back to that idea of fogging up the window and making shapes, but this time we're going to do it with a partner. So I invite you to come next to your partner or partner off in your family or take turns. One person is going to start by making a rock pose. So Julia's going to make rock pose. She's sitting back on her heels and then she's folding her torso over her body. And her back is going to be my window that I'm going to fog up. So I'm going to rub my hands together, take a breath in through my nose, breathe out into my hands, and I'm going to pretend I fogged up her back. Now I'm going to draw a shape or a number or a letter on her back with my finger and see if she can guess what it is. What do you think, Julia?
Well, I have 4 sides and they're all connected, and it looked and felt like a box to me. Was it a square?
It was a square. Great guess and great job paying close attention. So now you try it. Take turns going into rock pose and fogging up each other's mirror, drawing your favorite shape, letter, number, or even writing a short word. After your hands are warmed up, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth to fog up your mirror. And when you're ready, start to write on your window.
And if you're really gonna challenge someone, you could try writing a word. Lauren just challenged me. She wrote 2 letters and I have to put them together to make a word. I think that you wrote hi.
Yep.
Great. So you have to think about all of the senses that you're feeling. When you do this, you are feeling what is on your back. And if the person doesn't get it at first, you can offer them a hint. Sure. This is called drawing on a rock. If you want to do this again with a partner when you're not with our class. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fog up my mirror. and draw on my window. Do you have a guess, Lauren?
I think it was a heart.
Yes, I made a heart on my window and she was able to get it. If you are able to guess what you felt on your back, you can give the person a thank you or a great job, a compliment of some sort. You can give them a fist bump, a handshake, or a high five. And once you're done, what should we do next?
We're going to sit crisscross yoga socks on our mats. All right. So we have had such a fun winter adventure. We're back in our homes. We're all warmed up. I think the perfect thing to cap off our adventure would be some hot cocoa. So we're going to put our legs out in front of us. Can you point your toes at the screen? Now can you point your toes back at your nose? When you point your toes to the screen, where do you feel a stretch? Point to that area. Good. Now when you point your toes toward your nose, where do you feel a stretch now? Point at that area. Wonderful job paying very close attention. Then we're going to slide our legs into a V shape. And this is the cup for our cocoa. So let's start by grabbing the milk from the fridge, pouring some milk into our cup. Breathe in, reach your arms up, and breathe out. Reach your arms forward. Cover your cup as if it's in the microwave or it's on the stove top, getting nice and warm. Take 3 breaths here. Wonderful deep breathing, everyone. Reach back up, breathe in, breathe out, put your arms to the sides. Now what goes in? I think we'll need our cocoa powder. Take your cocoa out of the pantry, pour some in, just the right amount, and put it back. Take your spoon in your hands, let's stir it around, reaching from one foot to the other foot. Take 5 big stirs. Oh, mine is starting to smell so sweet and delicious. And then you can switch directions, stir the other way, make sure we get it all mixed in. Very good. Once it's all mixed up, you can come back up, put your spoon to the side. What else do you like to put in your hot cocoa? Julia, what do you put in yours?
I love to put marshmallows on top.
Ooh, great idea. Grab some marshmallows from your pantry, and as you fold forward over your legs, I want you to plop them into the cocoa. You can put as many as you like, and then plop some more in as you fold back up. Try that a couple more times. Ooh, I want a lot of marshmallows on mine. I'm spreading them all over. And then come on back up. Very good. I love to put candy canes in my cocoa. Ooh. So if you love that too, grab some candy canes from your pantry as you fold forward. Put those mini candy canes in your cocoa. And then come on back up. I invite you to pick 2 to 3 more ingredients that you love for your cocoa. You might pick chocolate syrup or any other kind of special treat, maybe a sprinkle of sugar. And as you grab each thing from your pantry, tell your family what you're adding to your cocoa as you plop it in or stir it up. And then, when your cocoa is just right, I invite you to put your legs in crisscross, grab your finished cocoa, smell it first. What does yours smell like, Julia?
It smells like really warm chocolate.
Ooh, yummy. And then I invite you to take a little sip. Careful it's not too hot. You might have to blow on it. I feel it warming my chest and my belly. It tastes so sweet. You might give a cheers to your partner and take a couple more sips of your cocoa. Great job, and then put it to the side. What a wonderful adventure we've had today. We've moved our bodies, we warmed up with the sun dance, and we had a big adventure in the snow. We did some deep breathing with our breathing in through our nose and fogging up our mirror. And now the final part of yoga is relaxation, and that's what we're ready for now. So we invite you to just take a couple of moments here and set up your space to be super cozy. You can grab a blanket and curl up in it, put on your favorite fuzzy socks, grab a pillow to go under your head. You might want to turn the lights down a little bit, light a candle. You can lay in your own space, or you can cuddle up together if you'd like to, whatever you want. As if you're getting ready to go to sleep at night. Get nice and cozy, and we'll go through our final relaxation together to close our winter adventure.
Okay, so if you are like Lauren, you can stay seated or you can lay down, and you can listen to my voice as I take you through a story. And when I say the story, I want you to make a movie in your mind and imagine that the story is happening in your imagination. Have you ever closed your eyes and imagined something? We are going to do that now because we are going to picture ourselves on a winter wonderland walk, which means we are going to go outside and use our imagination to pretend we're taking a walk in the forest. And when we go on a walk in a forest, we're going to picture what it feels like and what it looks like and what it sounds like in winter. So now, as you get really cozy, you can close your eyes, you can relax your face, you can lay down with your blanket like Lauren is showing us. And when she closes her eyes, she's going to picture herself taking a walk in the forest. And she's going to breathe deeply in through her nose and out through her nose, being still like statues. Picture yourself in a forest. It's a snowy forest, so it means it just snowed. What color is the snow? How much snow is on the ground? Is it a lot of snow or a little bit of snow? What do you look like when you are ready for the winter walk? Do you have a scarf all wrapped up? Do you have your favorite winter coat on? Do you have mittens and boots? As you walk through the forest, what do you see? Do you see owls and birds and squirrels in the forest? Do you see a lot of snow or a little bit of snow? Do you see icicles hanging from different surfaces? How does the air feel? Do you feel the wind in your face and the sun on your back? What do you hear? Do you hear the crunch, crunch, crunch of the snow beneath your boots? Are any winter animals making noise in the forest? Do you smell the pine trees? And do you feel peaceful? Because you're the only one in the forest with the animals and the snow and the trees. Look up towards the sky. What kind of day is it? Is it a warm day with the sun out, or a cloudy day where the clouds are over the sun? As you walk, listen for the birds chirping, and the pine needles crunching under your feet. Imagine yourself taking a walk for the next few seconds as you breathe in and out, relaxed in your home, imagining yourself in the winter forest. I'm so proud of you for using your imagination to picture yourself in your movie in your mind. Remember that in yoga, if you're feeling a strong emotion, you can use the movements we taught you to feel better. And you can take movement breaks throughout the day. Do you take walks? Do you go play? Or do you do yoga, like the sun dance or the snowman pose? Remember, you can do that anytime you want to. And you know, taking deep breaths help you as well. As you are done making a movie in your mind, know that you can come back to the story anytime by simply closing your eyes and imagining it. Begin to bring your attention back to my voice and start wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. You might even pull your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug if you're laying down like Lauren. You can begin rocking back and forth, giving yourself a massage for your spine. You can go back and forth or side to side. And then you can sit up nice and tall, going crisscross yoga sauce with a pretzel with your feet. Notice how you feel. Do you feel different from when we started yoga? If you do, tell your family now. How do you feel? And then I invite you to think of what you're going to do after class in the next few days and months to do yoga. Will you start doing yoga by yourself since you know so much yoga now? Will you do the sun dance? Will you do the winter walk? Do those high knee kicks? Will you pretend to make hot cocoa and stretch your legs? Tell the person that you are around now what you will do, or you could draw it or write about it later. We are so thankful for you being with us this morning, and we hope you had a great time in family yoga. If you want to keep doing yoga with us, you can keep coming back to our YouTube channel, which you will see lots of classes for you to take anytime you want to move your body and breathe and relax with us. We're a youth yoga project, and we just took you on a class devoted to winter. We hope you all have a safe and healthy winter in the next coming months, and we hope that you keep doing yoga with us on our YouTube channel. Remember, if you're in school and you want us to talk to your teacher or your principal about doing yoga in school, you can email us at info@youthyogaproject.net. And we are very, very happy to be with you this morning. So thanks so much for joining us. We're Youth Yoga Project, Julia and Lauren. We'll see you again soon.
Bye, everyone.